I will say, as the host of this podcast,
You say, all right.
it's kind of weird having the phone do it. So, producer guy over there, you need to actually put that on the thing.
Yeah.
And welcome back to Loose Cannons Talk podcast. I am your host for this evening's podcast. I'm Becky.
Or morning.
Or morning. Whenever we're whenever we're recording, we are actually missing our fantastic host, Charles. Also known as Costanzo or Caudillo or Dillia. Quesadilla.
Yeah.
Anything you want to call him. And to my left here, we are going to be talking with our co-host, the lovely and talented Mr. Professor Hardwood Kill, also known as Hilton Kill.
Hello.
So, hello.
Hello.
And today we are...
what about Becky over here?
I'm randomly over here on the seat.
There you go.
Oh, no. Becky's the host today.
Hosting today. And so we are very pleased to welcome Aaron.
Yeah,
Aaron.
Who's also known as Aidan.
Aidan. But thank you.
Aidan.
Awesome.
Aidan Sherrod is what we're calling him today.
Sherrod, baby.
And so we have him here. And we have really, over the last few episodes, we have been really talking with Aidan and getting to know him a little bit better. And I don't know what else we can ask about you. What do you think? You guys, anything else you want to tell us about?
Yeah. I guess I went to... So I said last episode, I'm from Odessa, and I said a little bit about Odessa, but I went to school at Odessa High. So a lot of people, they correlate Odessa with Permian High School because of Friday Night Lights. So anytime I tell anybody about, hey, yeah, I'm from Odessa, they'll say, oh, did you go to Permian? No, I went to Odessa High School, and they're like, oh, okay, right? But little did they know, Odessa High School is actually the oldest school in that town. It was established in 1900 or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, it was established in 1900, and they have the best band in that region, in that area of Texas.
The high school band?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was in band for a little bit, but I was a bully, so they kicked me out. But
you were the bully?
Yeah.
Or you were bullied?
No, I was.
Oh, I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Aidan. But what did you play? What did you play?
The trombone. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but what I used to do was
you got kicked out of band. Do you know how bad that is?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say.
So what I used to do, which is crazy, is I used to
one time at band camp.
No, not band camp. During class before.
Ooh, during class.
So sometimes,
not during band camp.
Sometimes I would make sure to show up early before everyone got there, and I would pour water in people's instruments.
You were not a bully. You were a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got it.
So they would start playing, and I'd be like, start gurgling. And then be like, what the fuck? They'd blow it out, and a bunch of spit and water would come out.
Ew, with spit too?
Yeah, the little spit. I don't know if you're
bubbles.
familiar, but so on those instruments, they have a little lift, and it's a hole, and you blow into it, and it blows out the spit essentially. Yeah, the
that's
spit
gross.
excess. Yeah, so I would just pour water in there, and it'd make a gurgling sound. It was so funny.
So the thing belongs with moisture.
Yep.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. My claim to fame on bands like that, high school bands, is that I go and see Tuba Christmas every year. Have you ever heard of Tuba Christmas?
No. I'm not a fan of Christmas.
Okay. Well, it's when a bunch of tubas get together and they play Christmas music on the Capitol, on the steps on the Capitol of Austin, Texas.
He's the Grinch.
That sounds awesome. But I am a Grinch.
It's very interesting, the Tuba Christmas, because it's just a bunch of deep tubas playing Christmas music. And so it's very interesting. Awesome. Well, let's go ahead and go to our wheel.
What are we doing the wheel?
Am I impersonating Charles really good? Because
the wheel.
I can do you real good. But
No, so you gotta say we don't have time, so let's do.
I didn't even do the time. Dang it! I'm already behind time.
Okay, let me tell you want and about 5 minutes.
5 minutes already? God, Aidan, you talked a lot. What? Okay, let me put on the timer. And I'm gonna say, hey, welcome back to the podcast.
We actually only have 5 minutes. Are we actually?
Yeah,
we're at
probably about 4. I don't know.
okay.
No way.
All right, I got the timer going.
You
Okay.
got the time, so I'm gonna
Yes.
go.
We're
I'm
gonna
gonna
go
do the
spin
wheel.
the wheel.
I'm gonna do the spinning.
And do.
And Charles normally speak on that moment.
Yes.
so
Okay.
that,
Yes, we're talking about how often.
Practice with the
Oh,
other
okay.
hand.
I knew that.
Yo.
Okay, how often do you practice with
that's
the
crazy.
other hand?
You know what? I think you two were together.
We were, so I definitely do know about this
how
topic.
often you practice with the other hand?
Yeah. So the whole concept is that sometimes if a lot of times people will think that if they get into a car accident or something and they lose their right foot,
What?
could they use their left foot to drive a car?
But what about the hand?
And so
Yeah. Wait. Hold on. Wait.
Well,
I think,
that
I'm
was,
th-
like,
wait,
the whole
okay,
thing
Wait,
was,
can
like,
someone
how,
clarify
like-
what this topic is real quick? Because I'm kind of.
okay.
I think
so
it could be anything, and
yeah,
of course it
if
could
you
go
lose your
sexual
hands,
as well.
I know we're not, but I'm
Yeah.
not Charles, so we're not.
All right. Cool.
So-
Because
I mean, you could.
I've tried playing squash with
Yeah.
the left hand instead
Yeah.
of the right hand, hitting because immediately when I got the subject, like, oh yeah, I know what it
Oh
is.
shit. Okay.
But
I'm
actually,
tracking.
when Charles and I were together talking about this, it was based on that actual.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
not.
tracking. I'm
And
tracking.
I
now.
laughed because when we put the topic across, I was like, "This is going to sound really
It
funny."
sounds yes.
Yeah, it does.
But it
does.
was an
I was
actual. We were
yeah.
really talking about the actual how do you
But
practice
when
with
I
the
got
other
it, because it
hand?
was literally last night, yesterday, no, well, whatever. And
Okay.
then you guys sent
Okay.
the group text, and I was like, I see that thing going, but I immediately thought about playing squash
Yeah.
with my left
What is
hand.
squash?
Yeah.
Squash is like racquetball, but a little faster.
Wait. It's like what?
Racquetball,
Racquetball.
ball.
What is racquetball?
Oh,
Is that is that the where you're in the closed room
Yeah.
and you get the
Yes.
blue ball and you just
Yes,
And you
yes.
hit, yeah. And then you
Okay.
hit the walls and everything.
Okay, so
But-
what is the difference between squash ball and racquetball?
Racquetball, the ball is smaller and it's hollow. It does not really bounce, and the racket is smaller, and you really have to go towards the ball instead of waiting for the ball to come back to you. Because racquetball, the ball kind of bounces a lot.
No shit. Yeah.
Squash ball does not bounce at all. It's literally racquetball is 25% of the physical needs of squash. Squash is
Wow.
much tougher.
Okay.
Anyway, so I've tried to play with my left hand squash. I gave up. It's too difficult.
How many times do you try to play? Because it's about practicing.
Twice. Yeah, twice. It's too hard. It's too hard.
Yeah.
I have
But
something on that.
Yeah. Do you do that?
But Charles
do you
can
practice
write
with,
with
the hand?
both hands. But that's
But
what
that,
it came from.
yeah, because he says like he does practice like doing all that type of stuff.
Yeah, he writes with both hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So two things. So actually, I grew up playing baseball, and I started playing baseball when I was 7, and I wanted to be ambidextrous.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I started practicing my left.
Yeah.
Started making my left hand
Yeah.
swing, and I started practicing that when I was 9. And then by the time I was probably like 14, I
had a
could
guy.
bat ambidextrous. Yeah,
That's
I could
cool.
bat both ways, and I still can. But you were talking about driving,
Yeah.
actually. So not left hand. I think you brought up hand, but
Well, in
for-
driving it was the foot. Like that's
The
like
foot.
the initial
yeah,
thing.
I
But-
drive with both feet.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and people are like, dude, you're gonna kill me while you're driving. And I'm
Yeah.
like, no, man. Like I
Do you drive with both feet, meaning like one on the gas, one on the brake, or do you like put the left on the brake? Or I mean on the gas.
no.
One on the gas,
Mhm.
one on the brake.
Yeah.
My grandmother did that stuff
Yep.
too. Do you do that?
I can because I used to race. And when you're
Mm.
racing, you normally brake with your left foot to gain time.
Yep.
Okay.
Because lifting
oh, it
and
takes some
then
time.
and braking,
Yep.
you'd have to do the brake, half throttle
Yeah.
to be able to accelerate after the corner. So, and then I can brake with the left and then accelerate to keep momentum. So that is more efficient. Like Michael Schumacher does that. A lot of Brazilian drivers, though, they do like Ayrton Senna. That's like the most well-known, best of all time GOAT kind of guy that everybody looks up to in Formula One. He would only use the right foot for the brake and accelerator.
That's crazy.
but he would his differential was that he could do that because he was shifting gears, because it was manuals like stick shift, right? But at the same time, once he changed all the gears, he would switch to left foot braking and then right foot accelerator. And then people are like, how does he do that? Because his brain can calculate both scenarios at the same time. I can do that because I've practiced that, because I'm watching him doing that. So I practiced that. And that's why I'm a little bit faster on the track when I'm racing. But not in normal driving. No, I just use my right.
Interesting.
I don't think I could. I know how to drive a stick shift and like speeding in it, like doing that. But like I don't think I could actually put my left foot on the brake. That would feel so weird.
Yeah.
Well, if you for example, because I can also drift. So when you're drifting, it's kind of good if you know how to brake with your left, because then you brake a little bit so that the nose of the car kind of dips in, and then it turns the car together when you're braking it, and then you can actually time your gear change without the clutch, and then you step on the accelerator and so keep on drifting. It's kind of really complicated, but it gets like that. So when it's driving,
it sounds very complicated.
Yeah, when it's driving, yes, but all the sports, no, it's too hard.
Yeah. Do you practice your left hand with anything else? Riding?
I don't.
So
nothing?
I did for a little bit, but then I try to practice throwing with my left hand, and I looked like a dipshit. So, yeah. So I stopped because I looked inferior to the people I was playing with. So
yeah,
I didn't.
I think that's the thing, right? So if you try to do anything with your left hand, sports or competition related, you first gotta get on the off.
Yep.
Timing wise, performance.
Yeah.
A little bit then.
Yeah.
I think a lot with baseball, what it was timing, because you were talking about racing. So, like in baseball, I could play anything, but what I mainly played was infield, like shortstop and second base specifically. So, whenever you're in changeover, which is you catch the ball in your glove and you're changing over to your throwing hand to get a double play, essentially, right? Like, practicing with the left hand is not a thing, right? It's all about speed, and with your left hand, it's foreign, right? If you're a right hand thrower, and you're trying to practice with the left hand, it's like polar opposite universes.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like there's no way that it would take years of practice to get to where you could get almost to the level that your right hand's at. Is because like you're like it's almost like second nature at that point.
Yeah.
Like whenever you play baseball that long and you're a right hand, like I don't know, it's almost like butter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just smooth.
Yeah.
Right? Like you catching the glove, you're already in position, and like left hand you got to think about it, you know what I mean? Like you're like, "All right, I got the ball here and I'm
where's that
throwing
gonna
it."
go?
Yeah, exactly. So it's definitely you got to think about it with left hand, but like right hand it's
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you do it with the left hand?
No. So actually, like I broke my wrist when I was 8 years old, in a funny way. I don't know if y'all remember the old McDonald's playgrounds. You don't remember?
Okay?
Hey,
you say that, but I've
think
been in a lot of McDonald's playgrounds.
Because
I'm not gonna lie.
I want to say that you were probably born after they were like around, but I don't know. You might remember them.
True.
So
it
it
depends.
was.
I wasn't here in the U.S.
Yeah, I know, but
You
that's what I'm
guys
saying. You might.
assume everything that I know.
And that's what. No, I
you're-
said.
You're counting me out,
You
but
might.
I'm telling you, I grew up in a lot of
So
McDonald's.
I was at
playgrounds, I'm
a
telling
McDonald's
you.
playground, and it was like the Hamburglar, and it was like this tall tower, and then a hamburger that sat on top, and you could like walk around it. And
No
it had
idea
this,
what that is.
Google it. Give it a goog. The
gonna give it a
Hamburglar,
go.
like old McDonald's ride. Not that guy though.
No, hey, don't
so
worry about
anyway-
it. I don't have this screen
I don't
up.
care if he knows, but anyways, Yeah, so it's like a tall tower, and then it had the hamburger on the top, and then it had these like rail, like you could walk around the like hamburger, and it had the hamburglar. Yeah, burglar. Yeah. Okay, I think that's him. But the
holy crap.
Put the like playground.
Images?
Put playground.
That looks like the Texas Tech mascot. Not even gonna lie to you.
People on the
playground.
People watching are not seeing anything yet.
Okay.
I haven't put.
Yes.
The
Oh my gosh.
okay.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
Oh, see? Okay,
So
do you remember this, Aidan?
is what Becky's talking about, the
Yes.
hamburglar.
Hey.
Yes, the little toy.
Hey,
and
So
so
you can
Big
see that.
Spring.
If
And
you
Big
are on
Spring.
Spotify
Yeah.
right now, you might
You have
need
to
to see
look
the
up-
video.
you
Because
have-
the video
yeah.
is there,
Yeah.
but if you're driving and not watching the video,
I just look up hamburger
so it
playground.
looks
Big
like
Spring.
a hamburger, and then they can fit children in it.
I vaguely remember it whenever I was a kid, because
Yeah.
like whenever I was a kid, we'd visit Snyder a lot, and I remember we would stop in a McDonald's in Big Spring, and I remember that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who's
that's
that guy?
crazy.
Who's that guy?
That's
with
the hamburger.
That's the
but
hamburglar,
I don't know
yeah.
why he's doing that.
That's why I said he looked
But-
like the Texas Tech mascot.
So in
It's
this
burger
like burger
jail.
jail thing, a friend when I was 8, he jumped out of one of the little slots there.
Yeah.
Hey,
In
shout
a
out
cool
McDonald's
way. Look
for
at the
bringing,
kids. That's me.
Yeah.
That's my
Shout out,
picture
shout
in
out
there.
McDonald's for bringing fun to kids.
Woo!
man.
And Becky
So-
broke her wrist.
Look at
I
that.
jumped out of it and broke my wrist, and
Okay.
and so then ever since then, like I guess maybe I could probably practice it more and it would build it, but my left hand is not as strong as my right hand, and so it's just been like a weak little thing. Like you're useless to me at this point in time.
I think I don't know. I mean, you can get good at anything if you put your mind to it, like you said. Because Charles can do it.
Yeah.
You know,
Anyone can. You were talking about the desire. I think that plays a factor into things.
Okay.
Like if you have a desire to, for instance,
Anything.
get better with like left hand throwing, you'll do it.
I can
You'll
use
do
the
it.
mouse left-handed pretty well because
I did notice that. I was like, why is his mouse over there?
Oh, but I'm using the right hand because I turn to the
Yeah.
here and then I use it in my right hand. But I can do my left hand. Me and my sister, because it's something that we actually put ourselves to do so that we don't create that little disease thing. Whatever.
Carpal tunnel.
Yeah.
Carpal tunnel.
Carpal tunnel. Yeah.
I don't know.
It's
They're
carpal
telling
tunnel.
you that.
English.
Yeah.
I mean, we
She's
call
saying
it
it. I'm
complete-
saying it's carpal tunnel. Yeah.
completely different in
I
Portuguese.
know, but that's why we're
Yeah.
teaching you right now.
Yeah, we call it in Portuguese lair.
It's
You know.
carpal tunnel.
Flare.
Yeah.
Okay.
So because you're using like your hands to do exactly the same movement all the time, so
Yeah.
we used to
Yeah.
like 1 month left and 1 month right, 1 month
Yeah.
left, 1 right.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
this carpal
Tunnel.
So
thing.
my dad, it's really funny too. Like my dad was left-handed, and so he was left-handed. But like whenever we went to go and sit at restaurants, he would sit in a particular spot.
It's because a lot of more people are right-handed. If you're left-handed,
Yeah, then you will butt up with
Yeah,
each
yeah,
other.
Yep.
And so like I can never figure it out. Like he would just like sit there and be like, "Oh, okay, you're over here." It would
Well, if
annoy
he was in
him.
a booth, he would be in the. If you're
he would
looking
be
at
on
the
the
booth,
left side. 'cause
yeah,
then he would have the free
right
arm
side.
to do
Yeah.
things.
Well, the right side is because if you're looking at the booth, it'd be the right side because if you're with
Yes.
the left hand, yeah,
yeah.
you'd be
Yeah.
moving your left arm.
Yeah, he would be sitting left to the person that's sitting right to him.
Yep.
Because
Yeah.
then the person is writing from the outside of the desk of the table, and then he's writing from the outside on the other side of the table. But the thing is, somebody that writes with the left hand, because I had a good friend of mine when I was like on 3rd or 4th grade.
They write all weird and shit.
The
They're
thing
like-
is, you have to flip the the note.
The paper.
Mhm.
Yeah, the
and then you have
notebook,
to
the
like
paper.
angle your wrist because
Yeah,
like your,
because it was
your
like
hand will
my
drag.
dad would like
As
write
you
like this.
write,
Yeah.
so the thing is, when you're writing right-handed, we are going away from the ink.
Yep, and we're flow
If you are going left-handed on the same orientation, you're going
against
the ink. I mean,
Yeah.
you are kind of rubbing the fresh ink.
Yep.
So you gotta turn
You
it.
arc your fucking hand and shit.
Yeah. So what he did, he would turn it. He would actually write not upside down, like top down, because he's writing from the top down. So his hand is not rubbing it.
Oh yeah, like on the paper. Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
paper.
Top down.
Yeah.
What do you mean by
Yeah,
that?
he's
Like, cause they kind
Imagine
of write
this.
like this.
if I'm writing this way, I'm rubbing the ink. But if I flip and then write that way, the ink is
yeah,
shit.
up there. Yeah.
So
Okay.
that I'm doing
So
the
when
right
you watch
hand
a
to
left-handed,
show
it's
you.
like-
Yeah.
So with the left hand, he would rub the ink, but then he would write from top down. So the ink is left.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what.
No,
it is.
I've always
Okay.
seen like left-handed people, instead of like arcing it the way that you said,
Mm-hmm.
they would arc their hand. And so when left-handed people write, at least from what I've seen, they like arc their hand like this, and so they write like this.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing
You've
about
seen that?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. They arc their
It's
hand
like
like that. So like they have the paper normal, but they arc their hand because like whenever they're writing, they write against the grain essentially. So they're like, I don't know. It's weird.
I've tried
It's
playing
weird.
the guitar.
Yeah.
Because the guitar normally traditionally is played left hand does the
Yep. Fret playing.
the
Yeah.
notes, and then you just
You strum with the right.
yeah, strung
Yeah.
with the right. And I've tried to do the other way around.
Yeah,
I
good
could
luck
do
with
it. I could do it after a little while. I did practice quite a bit of it.
Can you
just,
play the guitar?
Just yeah.
You gotta play something for us.
Like to show off. I tried.
Oh shit. Okay.
No, we
gotta play something for us.
like in a flipped. But yeah, I can play. I can play the guitar. I mean, if I have the
Do you have
lyrics,
a guitar here?
Not here in the
Wait.
office.
All right,
no,
next
but at
time
home,
I'll,
yes.
I'll
Bring
bring.
it out.
Hey, I'll bring a guitar next time.
I have it in the office, but not in my house actually.
I'll
but
bring you.
I can.
I'll bring
I
you.
mean, if I have the notes, because I haven't played in a long time, but I can play. I've played guitar since I was 10 years old. So
Really?
yeah,
The only thing I know how to play is nutshell. That's
I
it.
can play guitar. I can play piano. I can play drums. So,
Really?
I played the
Wow.
bass guitar when I was in high school.
The
Yeah.
bass.
I was in a band.
I had a
Really?
friend,
That's
really
dude.
good
What
bass
are we
player.
doing right now? What are we talking about? What we were talking about left hand, and y'all were.
You're like,
She was
oh.
in a band. He can play like 5 instruments. Like, what are we talking about right
I
now?
was in a band that like practiced like
Well,
a
it did not
couple
come
of
up on the
times.
wheel.
But
Like,
hey, that's
I
everybody
know,
though.
like-
That's everybody. I was in a band technically too.
We were a punk rock band. A punk rock band.
We
not
weren't
ska.
punk
rock.
rock.
We punk rock.
We were a cover band.
Yeah. Anyways. Okay, so I think that's probably about it for this particular podcast. I hope you enjoyed me as your guest host, Becky, the person with the whip. And
Did we enjoy Becky as a host?
No, I'm just kidding. no,
know, it's
yes,
so
yes,
boring.
yes.
I do
Whoop-ah!
miss Charles.
Yeah, we
Charles, come back.
did. No, yeah, we did. We enjoyed you.
Will he ever listen to this podcast? Probably not.
Yeah, definitely not.
All right, so go ahead and make sure that you like, follow, subscribe, comment, and all the other things that I can't remember at this moment in time, and do all that kind of stuff. And then we'll see you on the next one. Bye.